Hello everybody, Manly is here, and welcome back to another episode of Hell is Us. And we're going to head over to Mariston. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. Okay. Mariston. Alright. Yeah, let's head there and see what's going on. Okay. Oh. We are in Mariston. Let's see. Already, I think that is the Statue of Terror that we need to go to. The Hanging Coffins touristic site. Village of Mariston in southern Argala. Let's go to the Hanging Coffin. It sounds ominous. And of course, we have to explore every nook and cranny before going to the main objective. These guys hit hard. Oh shit, what was that? No, it's not connected to it. Oh, but that was a time loop guardian. The Mariston Bugle Sports. A busy weekend with a trio of stunning matches. Here are your Diamond League results at a glance. See page 5 for a breakdown of each match. Trisk Thunderbolts versus the Loblina Stars. Result 4-1. The Lethe Knights versus the Mariston Bears. Result 1-2. And the Golmer Gazers versus the Lossless Wolves. 3-2. We would like to remind readers that this weekend's matches were the last scheduled for the foreseeable future. For the safety of the players and staff, Regulation League matches will be temporarily suspended following the recent political volatility across the country. Hopefully we can all return shortly to complete the season. And two numbers, 4-1 and 3-2, are circled. I wonder why. You got a baseball bat. It's a soldier. Locked down. I can bear it no longer. I can only flee. My uncle will never release me from his grasp. His mind is fevered with purpose. His heart consumed by vengeance. Why must I be the vessel of his wrath? I cannot walk this path. I cannot. Okay, that's interesting. So we can go down there. Why not? Let's go across this little footbridge. An offensive soldier has a drone bypass double on him. Okay, of course we can't walk across that or else we'll die, but we have something here. Here they never find me. When I lie among the whispering grass, the world fades, and for a fleeting breath I am free. I close my eyes and rise, soaring far above, beyond this place, beyond my uncle's maddening shadow. My bruises mend, and the poison of their endless sermons drains from my mind, leaving naught but silence. Let's take this guy out. These guys are gonna get up. Yep. Yeah, I'm definitely built to take on those little smaller enemies. And then get the bonus of the health and the attack bonus from them as well, which I think is great. Okay, we have a save point here and a very ominous door. We're leveling up our polearm pretty quickly, which is nice. Alright, what do we have here? And we need... Okay, we need 4 square-looking keys. Sorry, 3 square-looking keys. Alright. Don't think we're gonna find anything yet. So let's head back this way. Can we jump down here to anything? Oh, we can't. No, it's just another basic medium meal. Alright. Well, let's head back. And we'll go towards the direction of the statue. Or... No, I think there was another place that we can investigate. And it was over here. Yeah. Let's see what's over here. And it's good to coin out the enemies while we can. It doesn't seem like there's anything else too crazy. Well, could I drop down? Or would that be the end of me? Let's see what's down here. Aha! Probably a door. They tend to be hidden away like this. We have a limbic core. It's a research item. And a polearm of terror. And it's level 10 too. That's awesome. Okay, I can't do anything to that guy. But awesome. Glad we found that stuff. I wonder if we can change the spheres once a weapon is upgraded. I'll have to see. Alright, let's take this guy out. Damn. Pressing X. I don't know if I have to get in like a sweet spot or what. I still have these 2 car keys and I don't know where they go. And I'm always reminded of them every time I see a car. Maybe it's my controller that's messed up because nice, another time loop down. Yeah, because every time I press X, it's a little hesitant and it takes a while. Was that a break in the gate? No. Survivors.
Well, the creatures don't seem to bother us up here. Stroke of luck that Laura and I were able to grab enough supplies before they mobbed us. Just before they appeared, Samo dropped off his van for a tune-up. He owns the general store down the road to the southeast. I really hope he's okay. Our food isn't gonna last forever. If I had the keys to that van, we'd bail out of here. We'll never make it on foot, and it's the only working vehicle around here. Damn it.
Okay. So we need to get him the van keys.
Dad says we can't go down until the creatures leave. I throw rocks at them sometimes and they don't even notice. It's okay though, I like staying on the roof. It's like camping.
Alright, probably wouldn't throw rocks at them, young child. Alright, so they need the keys to that van. I think we can do that. So we gotta go to the southeast. Okay, it's just down the road, he said. Yeah, let's get him those keys. Oh, shoot. Didn't expect that to work. And it's a terror hat. What was that? We have the Samo's spare keys. We gotta... Who's talking on the megaphone? Exhausted. Let's get rid of that. Huh. That's not very nice. Okay, we have Samo's keys. I don't very much like whoever's speaking right now. It seems a bit kind of off his rocker, I guess you could say. And I think after Marston, we closed the time loop and done some good deeds, so we could
Well, the creatures don't seem to bother
turn
us.
back to
Just
Gildas.
You found the spare keys for the van? Oh shit. Now we're talking. I really thought we might be stuck up here forever. Time to get the hell out of town. Hey, thanks again for this. We'll gather our things and head out. Hopefully as far away from Maristan as possible.
Dad says we can't go down. It's okay.
Cool. Good deed done. Let's take a look at that hat that we got. We got a couple hats, actually. So we got the Palomas hat, the Sabinian hat, and now the Terror hat. Looks pretty cool. Oh, I'd like to get new outfits, though, like a new poncho. That's something that we haven't really come across. Let's see, that's the Lady of Terror. Let's check up here. What do we have? The eagle on the tower is facing that way. So let's make them all face that way. Alright, I mean, I don't really know what else I would do. Unless they're all supposed to face the tree. Yeah, towards the eye. Is there another one? Oh shit. Tragedy strikes Maristan. A community mourns, a future uncertain. Maristan, the heart of our town, was shattered in an instant. The familiar hum of commerce in the Maristan market turned into a nightmare on the morning of April 17th, when a devastating explosion tore through the square, leaving 48 of our friends, neighbors, and loved ones dead, and 27 more fighting for their lives. The sight of overturned stalls, broken glass, and blood-stained cobblestones will haunt this town for years to come. Grief weighs heavy on the Sabinian community, yet we do what we have always done. We endure. Funerals are being held throughout the week, each one another bitter reminder of the price we continue to pay. This was not just an attack on a marketplace, but on the very fabric of our way of life. But how much more must we endure? How many more lives must be lost before we acknowledge the truth starting us in the face? The Republic of Arugala has failed to protect us. In its silence, it has abandoned us. Our Sabinian brothers and sisters across the border in Jahania have long called for unity, for strength through sovereignty. Maybe it is time we listen. Maristan must heal, but healing does not mean standing idle. We owe it to the fallen to ensure their deaths were not in vain. Perhaps our future does not lie under Aragolan rule, but in taking our rightful place alongside Jahania. Some sort of terrorist attack, potentially? This is kind of a cool place, though. A3, lift the veil and see the light. It's another one. So we got A3, E9, and then we had one more. In plain sight was our first clue. A3. Wait a second. These are facing the same way. Kind of. That one's a little... all facing towards the eye, maybe? Too far. I'm not sure. Oh, what's this? Thomas. Okay. What does Thomas have to do with anything? I see some soldiers over there. Let's go check out the rest of the market, and maybe we can find some sort of clue that will allow us to open whatever that opens. I'm assuming it's that little burial site. And again, it's good to also explore, that way we can ferret all the enemies. Operation Appleseed, Candidate 0021. Byron Velba, Palomist. Okay, I wonder what Operation Appleseed is. We'll have to return to Tanya. An ecstasy suppressor, stable. This generator is powering something. Oh shoot, survivor.
Our town has a lot of spirit. Even through all the hardships, well, we stayed in touch with each other with these ham radios. Now that the power is out, oh, I'm blind and deaf in here. Totally isolated since they took my wife away.
Okay, can't give him anything yet. Maybe he needs some sort of radio. Soaring Eagle. I really like the...
Hey! Up here! I could use your help!
Oh, shit. Okay. We'll answer that call.
You're a sight for sore eyes. I never expected to see someone walk the streets of Maristan again. But...
Who are you?
my name is Talus. I used to be a lawyer before the war. Look at what these palamists, these animals did to me for wanting to vote for Sabinian freedom. And now they've reduced me to being the caretaker of that giant, screaming bitch. The punishment for a crime I never committed. You must have seen it. To us Sabinians, the Blood Queen symbolizes oppression.
How do I get inside the statue?
I locked the gate and swore I'd never set foot there again. If you want to go in, take care of the creatures in front of the church. Once you're done, I'll give you the key to the gate.
Okay. So we got a new player here. And his name is Talus, who is a caretaker for the Blood Queen statue. And he needs us to kill the creatures in front of the church, and then he will give us a key to the gate. What else do we have? The Blood Queen herself. Okay. Wind chimes. Just thought of Ernest. We're in a basic medkit medium, that's good. Okay, I see something back there. Can't get it quite yet. Oh, who do we have in here?
First they take my wife, then some fucking monsters show up. Now this power surge blows out the fuses. What else could possibly go wrong? I knew moving to Maristan was a bad idea. Fucking heartless palamist assholes.
Only a palamist mind.
Look at, they're all like,
So twisted.
he's missing a limb too.
Physical wounds weren't enough. Now they're trying to open psychological ones. I'd give my other arm to turn this garbage off.
This child's missing
Daddy
his
said that if I'm
hands.
nice, then my hands will grow back. I think he's lying. I wish Mommy was here.
What the hell? Oh, they have a little basement. Why are they missing? Are the Palamists doing this? What do we have? Okay, we don't have any fuses yet, but when we find one, we will definitely restore their power. What is this over here? Let's switch our weapon. Let's try our rage sword. Okay, that's an area that we can go into. That goes back to Talus's house. I think that's his name, Talus. There was something else that I wanted to get. Where was it? It was like behind something. Let's jump down this first one. Where was it? I want to say it was like behind here. Yeah. Okay, just a grief suppressor, that's fine. Let's do this. Before we go into that mine, we're going to continue to clear out the city, because I'm sure we'll find a fuse somewhere. Oh, frick. Damn. Not enough energy. I'm gonna pop one of these. Yeah. Because I don't want him messing with me. On, let's get our medkit out. I was hoping not to bust into these yet. Okay. Nice. It was a time loop guardian as well. Getting good level ups on our equipment, which I like. What do we have here? The hamlet is now ours. Once a den of traditionalist decay, it stands reborn a proud village of the reformist cause. Even this church, once steeped in Paloma's rigidity, we now have claimed and painted afresh. And here, the just words of Sabine are spoken beneath the benevolent gaze of Cetharus. But let's not be lulled into ease, for we dwell in the heart of the enemy's land. They encircle us, their hatred always festering. And a tuning stone. It might not be a bad idea to use these to upgrade our stuff. Let's see. Let's try it out, shall we? So we have strong, steady, and weak. We have a couple of weak ones that we can use. Do we need to put them on our hotbar? We do. Let's see. Okay. Not bad. Okay, let's get that guy in there. I know he's gonna pop out and attack us. I really like that damage over time effect. Okay, what's up here, I wonder? An urn. An urn filled with ashes found in an abandoned house in Mariston. Sham. Sorry, bud, but weekly poker night is cancelled. I'm getting out of here. I know it's sudden, but the whole affair with my father's death has made me realize I don't want to stay here anymore. You remember my little brother Edwin? He wants me to bring my father's urn to him in Jelgen. Can you believe that? Like I've got nothing better to do. Just because he's a priest now doesn't mean he can boss me around. I told him I was leaving town and that if he wanted the urn so badly, to come and get it himself. I'm done with this nonsense. So I'm leaving. I suggest you do the same. Nothing good will come of staying in Mariston. You know it. Tell the rest of the gang I'm sorry. Best of luck, Arn. So, we'll have to return this to Arn's brother in Jelgen when we go there. Okay, that's the guy who needs... gonna give us the key. What's in this house? Oh, shit.
This fucking recording. I'd rather go out, suck off one of these creatures, than listen to this shit for another day. For months now, piping in this drivel. I have no idea where they're transmitting from. Yeah. Fuck that I wish I know where.
We will find out. Oh, we got a fuse. Power to the people. We got a basic medkit as well. Okay. Nope. Blood Queen Observatory. That's probably where we need to go. What we can do is... let's go up those stairs afterwards. We'll get the key. We'll go give the fuses. Damn.
I don't think I can go on like this. I'll probably never see my daughter again. With everything that's happened, there's only so much a man can take. The power cut is just another kick in the gut.
When we first moved here, this town stood for something. That maybe all these divisions could be mended. That maybe we could coexist in peace. Yanko's grand idea of integration. What a load of crock. Now, we're just a beat-down minority surrounded by people who hate us. If they won, I look at my grandchildren, and I weep for them. When we...
I want my sister.
My big sister Lily went to visit our auntie in Shaljin. She'll be...
I don't know about that, buddy. Not with how the way things are going. I do want to find out what is down from the area where we first came. Okay, so... they need a fuse too. Is there more than one fuse? Or, who should I give the fuse to? Do I have a choice?
Thanks for taking care of the creatures. Here. Take the key. The gate is southwest of here. Once through the gate, the tunnel that leads inside the head is on your right.
Awesome.
Hadea has fallen into the worst kind of chaos there is. I'm a lawyer. Well, I was. For me, it's deplorable to say that the laws as we know them are no more in our country. Do you know what the law is now in Hadea? Guns. Power comes out of the barrel of a gun. I don't know who said that, but it's very accurate. Most Hadeans think this war's going nowhere. But they are powerless. How many disagree? Is it 60%? Is it even 80%? I don't know. The majority are confused and frightened, so they go along. They're being led by the 10% who have the guns. Sadly, that's all they need. Maristan was the stage of many events. And unfortunately, I witnessed them all. I hardly know where to begin. The bombing of the market by Palamist extremists. The terror campaign led by Deimos' division to thwart the referendum. The media's constant campaign of dehumanizing the other side. This awful war could have been prevented. The politicians had other ideas, I guess. They could have divided Hadea into two states. One Palamist and the other Sabinian. But nobody wanted to back down or listen. When this war ends, and it will, I'd like these politicians to be tried in an international court. That's what these war pigs deserve. They should rot in jail for the rest of their lives, just like the corpses on the battlefield. I met General Romeo in Lublina. I was part of the delegation representing the Sabinian separatist movement of Southern Argola. As a foreign observer, the general had been deployed in several countries to oversee referendums and elections. He gave us helpful information and pointers on how to proceed. The general and his peacekeepers were well received in Hadea. I believed they could prevent the war. But when things began to get out of hand, the peacekeepers did nothing to stop what was happening. During the referendum campaigns, Palamist thugs were chopping off hands and arms to prevent Sabinians from voting. The peacekeepers did nothing. They left when we needed them the most. I never understood why. They redeployed to Leith's airport. Nothing was happening in Leith at the time. Look, despite it all, I still believe that General Romeo and his peacekeepers are good people with the right intentions. The man I met in Lublina wasn't a coward. Quite the opposite. The reality is that General Romeo has someone above him. And it's that person who is to blame for this fiasco. We came so close to our independence. Polls showed that we were ahead of the Palamist opposition. Their terror campaign worked. I don't blame my fellow Sabinians for avoiding the voting booths. They were afraid. And rightfully so. Even if you have 1,000 sheep versus one wolf, the wolf will always win. I wanted Sabinians to have a new province of their own. I was shattered when we lost. They are the lowest life forms on this planet. Look at their elite soldiers. Their Deimos division was created for one single purpose: to murder, rape, and plunder Sabinian families. They call themselves elite soldiers. There is nothing elite about them. They emptied their prison cells to fill their ranks. They were explicitly recruited to commit the worst atrocities possible. You don't believe me? In 1990, during the Sabinian referendum, units from the Deimos division showed up in our villages with axes and machetes. They indiscriminately began chopping the hands and arms off law-abiding civilians. Their message was clear. No hands, no vote. There you have it. A Palamist in a nutshell. I have no words. All my life, I prided myself on not believing in such nonsense. Look! They walk our streets. There they are, just a few feet away, straight out of the fear-mongering book the Palamists preach. I have to rethink everything. Their existence has shaken the very foundations of my beliefs.
So it's good to get a perspective from a Sabinian. Because the entire rest of the game, we only really saw things from the Palamist side. And it really does kind of show how nobody's good in this game. Oh, we have 3 fuses. Okay. That's what I thought. So that means we have 3 fuse boxes we need to provide power to. Okay, so we have to do that.
Did you hear that? Maybe Lily is with them. We have to do...
When we first began,
Okay.
now they won.
We'll, Okay, by the barn. Got it. Where is... So I know the other fuse box we have to do. But there's a third one somewhere. It's not him. Unless he has one in the back of his house. But he was the one with the fuses, so I don't think that's it. Here's a fuse box. Okay. But I don't know who is in here. Oh, this guy.
That's Tarya's voice. They're alive. We have to get them out of there. The river's probably our best bet. Oh, I remember seeing an old rowboat.
Rowboat east of town. Okay. Let's go, where's east? That way. Okay. That's the direction I wanted to head as well. But let's go restore this fuse. Where was the box? It was outside, wasn't it? And power to the people is complete.
Only a Palamas mind.
I can't believe it. Could that really be our girls? Yes. We have to see this through. Wait a minute.
Crazy choreo. Okay. So let's head east to the river and see how we can help with that. I do want to shut off that recording. It is really annoying. But I think we'll return to the APC first. Okay, let's head back down. Alright, and we're going to end the episode here. When we return, we're going to find those girls and hopefully shut off that recording and then head over to the Lady of Terror. In any case, as always, I appreciate you stopping by, and we'll see you next time.